എല്ലാരും വന്ന് സ്കിപ്പ് അടിച്ച് പോകുന്നു. കളിയും ചിരിയും ഓക്കെ ഫ്രണ്ട്സ്, അപ്പോൾ ലൈവ് ഇന്നത്തെ സ്റ്റാർട്ട് ചെയ്തിട്ടുണ്ട്. ഒരു മിനിറ്റ് ഹെഡ്ഫോൺ എടുക്കട്ടെ. ഓക്കെ, അപ്പോൾ ആരൊക്കെ ഉണ്ടെന്ന് നോക്കട്ടെ. ആരും കയറിയിട്ടില്ല. ഹായ് 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 ബ്രോ. ഹായ് ബ്രോ, ഫ്രണ്ട്ലി ഉണ്ടോ ബ്രോ? 1 vs 1 കയറുന്നോ? ഹായ് ബ്രോ, ഹായ് ഹലോ. ഓക്കെ, അപ്പോൾ റൂം സെറ്റ് ചെയ്തിട്ടുണ്ട്. ആരാ കയറുന്ന വെച്ചാൽ കയറിക്കോളൂ. അപ്പോൾ നാളെ നമുക്ക് അപ്ഡേറ്റ് ഉണ്ട്. എപ്പോഴത്തെയും പോലെ മെയിൻ്റെനൻസ് കഴിഞ്ഞൊരു അപ്ഡേറ്റ് വരും. അപ്പോൾ അപ്ഡേറ്റിലെയും സെലക്ഷൻ കോൺട്രാക്റ്റ് വെച്ചുള്ള സൈൻ ചെയ്യുന്ന ഒരു 5 പ്ലേയേഴ്സേ വരുന്നുണ്ട്. ഒലിവർ ഖാൻ കൺഫേം ആണ്, അത് ഒഫീഷ്യലായിട്ട് അനൗൺസ് ചെയ്തായിരുന്നു. ബാക്കി 4 പേര്. ആരും ഇല്ലെന്ന് തോന്നുന്നു. ആരും ഇല്ല. നമുക്ക് റൂം ക്ലോസ് ചെയ്യാം. ക്ലോസ് ചെയ്തിട്ട് ഒപ്പണൻ്റ് കണക്ട് ആയിട്ടുണ്ട്. ഡിഫൻസ് ഫുള്ളും പോയി. ഡിഫൻസ് സെറ്റാക്കി ആരുമില്ല. 11 പേരിൽ ആകെ 4 പ്ലേയേഴ്സേ ഉള്ളൂ ഫോമിൽ. പുള്ളിയുടെ സ്കോഡ് നോക്കാം. AMF ഉണ്ട്. ഒരു കൗണ്ടർ ടാർഗറ്റ് സെറ്റ് ചെയ്ത് വെക്കാം. ബാറ്റിസ്റ്റ്യൂട്ടെ കൗണ്ടർ ടാർഗറ്റിലിട്ട് വെക്കാം. ഓക്കെ, അപ്പോൾ നാളത്തെ പാക്ക് ഏകദേശം കുറച്ച് റൂമേഴ്സും കാര്യങ്ങളൊക്കെ വന്നിട്ടുണ്ട്. എന്തായാലും നമുക്കൊരു സെലക്ഷൻ കോൺട്രാക്ട് കിട്ടുന്ന ഒരു പാക്ക് നാളെ വരും. 5 പ്ലേയേഴ്സ് ഇറങ്ങിയ ഒരു സെലക്ഷൻ കോൺട്രാക്ട് ആയിരിക്കും നമുക്ക് വരുന്നത്. 5 എപ്പിക് പ്ലെയർ. ഒലിവർ ഖാൻ കൺഫേം ആണ്. അതിൽ ബ്ലിറ്റ്സ് ഗേൾസ് ഡെൽപിയറോ വരുന്നുണ്ട്, അതുപോലെ സ്നൈഡർ ഉണ്ട്. നമുക്ക് ബാക്കി 2 പ്ലേയേഴ്സും കൂടെ ഉണ്ട്. പിന്നെ അതുപോലെ ഹെൻറിയുടെ ബാഴ്സലോണയുടെ പാക്ക് ചിലപ്പോൾ നാളെ വരാൻ ചാൻസ് ഉണ്ട്. ടിയറി ഹെൻറി. Okay, it's throwing.
Who played as a withdrawn winger. He's had some wow moments along the way. He excels. And that's definitely not his best.
So it's another throw in.
Elects to cross. Chance!
Oh, shit.
Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought. Yeah, it's very well timed. The delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against. Iniesta. Mohamed Salah. Drogba. Iniesta. Oh, super ball. Drogba!
Okay, the score ചെയ്തിട്ടുണ്ട്. And a nice build-up play.
Well, it would have been harder to miss. Well, I just think it was really good movement, but I think a couple of defenders got caught ball watching there when they should have been picking up the danger man. So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Tries to pass it through. Barcelona are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. Iniesta will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this. Olise is someone with real dynamite in his boots. Looking to play him in. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Knocks it into space, and that's a great chance!
Wow. Super finish. Hey, again it's Drogba.
Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched. Speed of thought, speed of action, that's another really clever finish. Barcelona are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead. You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it. Hit into the... Oh, what a...
Oh, shit. ഒരു ഹാട്രിക് മണത്തായിരുന്നു അവിടുന്ന്. ആ ക്രോസ് വന്നപ്പോൾ.
The chance to counter had gone. Drogba cannot be that slow, and it took the sting out of the break and a big chance wasted.
Okay, it's a throw-in. ഇവൻ എനിക്ക് ഇഷ്ടപ്പെടുന്നില്ല കേട്ടോ. ഞാനൊരു സ്റ്റേ.
Half time coming up and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Iniesta can see things others simply cannot. Nicely weighted ball.
Oh, shit. നല്ലൊരു പാസ് ആയിരുന്നു കേട്ടോ അത്.
Accurate pass. Iniesta, and that interception was most necessary. That was well played, well stopped.
എടാ ഇന്നൊരു രാവിലെ ഒരു 5 കളി കളിച്ചിട്ടുണ്ടായിരുന്നു. ഇജാതി സ്ക്രിപ്റ്റിംഗ് അറിയോ? അയ്യോ, ഞാൻ അവസാനം നമിച്ച്. ഹായ് ബ്രോ, യദു ബ്രോ, ഹായ്.
against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Nice goal, nice goal, nice play.
Owen! Fantastic from Michael Owen! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. Deep into first half stoppage time, a crucial goal. And that'll be the last act of the first half. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. Oh, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Bro.
Barcelona are leading by one in a finely poised game. It's 2-1
മനസ്സിലായി ബ്രോ,
at
മനസ്സിലായി
half-time.
പുള്ളി മനസ്സിലായി.
So we're just settling back into this second half. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Nicked it back promptly. Olise. Oh, that's fabulous.
Blitz. Okay, blitz എടുക്കാൻ
That
വിട്ടില്ല.
defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Neymar does well to get it back. Olise cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away. Olise! Now, who's going to be first to this? So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Processing ആയിക്കൊണ്ടിരിക്കുന്ന സമയത്ത് തന്നെ ടാക്കിൾ ചെയ്തെടുക്കണം.
Showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
ഓഫ്സൈഡ് അല്ലേ?
Cafu gets into a good position.
Okay, save ചെയ്തിട്ടുണ്ട്. Hi Amjad bro, hi.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
And he shoots! And this time...
Okay, it's a hat-trick. It's a hat-trick for him.
There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it. Terrific goal, what a super sharp finish.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Applies the finish!
Oh, okay, he tried for a blitz.
Oh, should have put that away.
Well, at least they're showing some positive intent now, Peter. That's the sort of urgency that's required when you do go behind.
Oh, nice dribble that was.
It's triple!
Wow, it's fourth one.
And the lead is extended still further. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
As if three weren't enough. This is nigh on utopian. Barcelona
കളി എന്തായാലും അപ്പൊ ഞാൻ
into
നോക്കി.
a three-goal lead.
ഇന്ന് രാവിലെ 3 കളി ലീഡ് നിന്നതൊക്കെ ഡ്രോ ആണോ? അയ്യോ, അതൊരു മാതിരി സ്ക്രിപ്റ്റ് ആയിരുന്നു. സ്ക്രിപ്റ്റ് എനിക്ക് അങ്ങനെ പറയാത്ത ആളായിരുന്നു.
Well, this is surely their last chance. Oh, good spread. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Messi. And now the breakaway. Messi. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. And that will be the final act. Barcelona can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they swept their opponents aside ruthlessly. Drogba
And
walking
now,
off
to
with the
all members of the
spoils,
crowd,
richly
I'd
deserved.
like to ask you to join me.
Hi bro, bro. Okay. Okay, അപ്പോൾ നെക്സ്റ്റ് നമുക്ക് റൂമിലോട്ട് പോകും. Okay, here we go. Okay, Amjit bro is here. Okay, അപ്പോൾ നാളത്തെ പാക്കിൻ്റെ ഡീറ്റെയിൽസ് ഓൾറെഡി ഞാൻ പറഞ്ഞു, ഒന്നുകൂടെ പറയാം. നാളെ നമുക്കൊരു സെലക്ഷൻ കോൺട്രാക്ട് കിട്ടുന്നുണ്ട്. അതിൽ 5 പ്ലെയേഴ്സ് ആയിട്ടുള്ളൊരു പാക്കാണ് വരുന്നത്. ഒലിവർ കൺഫേം ആണ്. പിന്നെ റൂമേഴ്സിലുള്ളത് ഡെൽപിയറോ, ബ്ലിറ്റ്സ്കേർഡുള്ള ഡെൽപിയറോ, AMFൻ്റെ സ്നൈഡർ, AMFൻ്റെ ചാവി വരുന്നുണ്ട്. അപ്പോൾ ഇവർ ഒരാൾ കൂടെ ഉണ്ടാവും യൂപ്പിലൊരു പേര് വന്നത്. പിന്നെ അതുപോലെ നാളെ ചിലപ്പോൾ ബാർസയുടെ പാക്കായിരിക്കും വരാൻ പോകുന്നത്. ടിയറി ഹെൻറി ഉള്ള ഒരു പാക്കായിരിക്കും വരാൻ പോകുന്നത്. 107 റേറ്റിംഗ് വരുന്ന ടിയറി ഹെൻറിയുടെ ഒരു പാക്ക് ചിലപ്പോൾ നാളെ കൊണ്ടുവരാൻ ചാൻസ് ഉണ്ട്. നമുക്ക് നോക്കാം. ഫ്രണ്ട്സ്, അപ്പോൾ ലൈവ് കാണുന്ന എല്ലാ ഫ്രണ്ട്സും ലൈക്ക് ചെയ്ത് സപ്പോർട്ട് ചെയ്യുക. ആദ്യമായിട്ട് കാണുന്ന ഫ്രണ്ട്സാണെങ്കിൽ സബ് ചെയ്ത് സപ്പോർട്ട് ചെയ്യുക. ഹായ് ബ്രോ, കൃഷ്ണ ബ്രോ. ഹായ്. ഓക്കെ ബ്രോ. ഹരി ബ്രോ. ഹായ്. മുന്നേ സബ് ചെയ്താ. ഓക്കെ ബ്രോ. ബ്രോ കയറുന്നോ? നെക്സ്റ്റ് മാച്ച് കയറുന്നു. എന്തുവാ അത്? ഒരുപാട് ലാഗ് ആവുന്നില്ല. ഓക്കെ, അപ്പോൾ ഇപ്പോൾ കണക്ട് ആയിട്ടുണ്ട്. സ്കോർ നോക്കാം. ഓക്കെ, എൻ്റെ പണി ഒന്ന്. ഓക്കെ, ഒപ്പണിൻ്റെ സ്കോഡ് നോക്കാം. ഒപ്പണില്ല, അംജിത് ബ്രോൻ്റെ സ്കോഡ് നോക്കാം. ഓക്കെ, കൗണ്ടറിൽ നമുക്ക് ഡ്രോഗ് ഇടാം. ഡ്രോഗ് വേണ്ട. സുവാരസിൻ്റെ കൗണ്ടർ ഇടാം. ടാഗ് സെറ്റ് ചെയ്തിട്ടുണ്ട്. ഇനിയിപ്പോൾ വെയിറ്റ് ചെയ്യുന്നില്ല, നേരെ ഗെയിമിലോട്ട് പോകാം.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself.
Oh, Mr. Asha.
We have already started here.
Oh, Van de Ven ഉണ്ടല്ലേ, Mickey Van de Ven. സ്പീഡി CB ആണ്.
Iniesta crosses. Hazard can get it clear. Nicely weighted ball.
Oh, boy.
Face to face with he's tried one.
He was
കുറച്ചുകൂടെ
blocking
ഫ്രണ്ടിൽ
his
പോയി
defence
അടിക്കായിരുന്നു ബ്രോ.
before making the
പക്ഷേ
save, and he's at it
ഞാൻ
again
സ്കോറായി
now.
തന്നെ കരുതി.
Roberto Carlos.
ആടാ മിസ്സടാ. പക്ഷേ
It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but it's a warning to the opposition. The team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to
നല്ല
do
കോൾഡ് ആയിടാ.
every
ഇന്നലെ
chance they
ഇന്നലെ
get.
ഇന്നലെ ഉച്ചയ്ക്ക് ഓരോരോ കാര്യങ്ങൾ ചെയ്തു. നല്ല പണി കിട്ടി. ഇന്നലെ ലൈവ് കഴിയുമ്പോൾ തന്നെ എൻ്റെ സൗണ്ടൊക്കെ
Who
മാറി.
do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, I'll be looking out for the mischievous Danny Carvajal, because I think
And the finish!
എടാ വീണ്ടും മിസ്സടാ. എന്തോ ഇത്.
A real chance and a real let-off.
That pass just didn't quite work. Here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Carvajal cuts it out. So it is still 0-0. Pass somewhat off target. Neymar. And it's Roberto Carlos.
well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. It's a pretty loose pass. And he's there to retrieve it. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Now it's Mbappe. Hazard looking for the run. Oh, perfectly measured that. Neymar, can he get it through? That has not gone well. And it's Drogba. Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
എടാ പക്ഷേ
Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still
നോ
goalless.
ലുക്ക് പാസ്.
And the shot!
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
Messi carries the ball down the right. Could try cutting inside here. Big chance!
ഓക്കെ ഇത് കണക്ട് ആടാ. ഓക്കെ ഇത് കണക്ട് ആയി.
Always tactical adjustments for any coach to make at half-time, but when your star man gives you a critical lead just before the break, everyone will be paying extra attention. It really is the ideal tonic.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
So we have our break.
Okay, it's half time. The score is 1-0.
Whistle for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Hello attendees,
What do you
this
think we're
is
up
a
to
World
after 45
Children's
minutes?
announcement.
Well, it's obvious,
Please
Peter,
keep
that
your
this
eyes
team
on your
was
children
set up
during
to
the match
play
at
on the
all
break,
times.
and their opponents pretty much played right into their hands, so no wonder they've got their tails up at half-time.
Barcelona have played well here, and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the
Okay,
second
it's
period
throwing.
here.
Okay, I'm just throwing it.
Barcelona carrying a one-goal lead. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. He's shifting through the gears here.
അത് എടുത്തു കേട്ടോ, പക്ഷെ കിട്ടിയിട്ടത്.
Iniesta going face to face with his great rival. It's Drogba!
Oh, shit, sidebar.
A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
It's really well read here, but having done the hard part, he'll be slightly disappointed not to make more of it.
Shit.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Nice
Yeah,
tackle.
they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Look at the space here. Might be to Messi! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And here's Suarez. Drogba, and the shot! Who's going to get there? Oh, what has happened here? And this is Messi. And Messi! Oh, he's brought him down.
Oh, it's a penalty,
and
it's a
it is
penalty.
Barcelona have themselves a chance from the spot. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
ഗോളാവെന്ന് വിചാരിച്ചൊരു ഓപ്പർച്യൂണിറ്റി ആയിരുന്നു. നമുക്ക് നോക്കാം, ഗോളാവോ നോക്കാം.
Substitutions taking place.
To further improve their position of comfort. Oh, brilliant stop from Pickford. He can't put it away.
Not the best spot kick I've ever seen, but they've got to keep their heads up and chase this game.
ഞാൻ വിചാരിച്ചില്ല
Well, height
സ്കോറാന്ന്
can make
വിചാരിച്ചു.
all the difference on these set pieces.
Climbs up big. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Beckham. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the message they're sending out now is pretty loud and clear. Let's grab a second goal and give ourselves an element of comfort.
Played out to the left flank. Fernando Torres. Flings in across.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Great chance!
Oh, wow, nice goal.
And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now.
ഗോൾമാന്റെ കുറഞ്ഞ വേണം തിരിച്ചു തുടങ്ങിട്ട് ക്ലോസ് സൈഡ് ബാറിലൊക്കെ തട്ടിയാ തിരിച്ചു വന്നേ.
Which is beautifully measured.
Barcelona are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that two-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
that's well spotted.
Oh. Okay, clear it.
Into the last 5 minutes.
He's found a way through. Foul and a free kick in
Shot.
a very dangerous area.
It's another yellow card.
And he's going to have his name taken. The player's body language here is a bit grim. It is not looking great at all.
Okay, bro, room ആണ്
Yeah,
bro,
well, they
room
were
number ആണ് ഇത്
exposed
കഴിഞ്ഞ് കാണാം
and
bro.
vulnerable,
സംഗീത്
and
bro,
he knew he
ഇത്
had to
കഴിഞ്ഞ്
do something
visible
to
ആവും.
prevent a goal then.
He'll fancy himself from here.
Well, he may well be lining up
Where is
the
Messi? Where is
knuckleball
Messi?
here. It is a specialty.
Okay, Messi got injured. So let's Rumi and Diouf നല്ല പെർഫോമൻസ് ആട്ടോ. പ്രതീക്ഷിച്ചില്ല, ഒരു ഫ്രീ കാർഡ് വന്നപ്പോൾ അത്രയും പ്രതീക്ഷിച്ചില്ല. ഫ്രണ്ട്സ് ലൈവ് കാണുന്ന ഫ്രണ്ട്സ് ലൈക്ക് ചെയ്ത് സപ്പോർട്ട് ചെയ്യുക. ആദ്യമായിട്ട് കാണുന്ന ഫ്രണ്ട്സ് ആണെങ്കിൽ സബ് ചെയ്ത് സപ്പോർട്ട് ചെയ്യാം.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 10, Messi.
Okay, where is Olise?
Neymar. Number 21, Didier Drogba. Number 9, Suarez. Number 8, Iniesta.
Olise! Now, who's going to be first to this?
Olise.
Okay, കേറിയില്ല.
Number 20, Mohamed Salah. Number 4, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge. Number 13, number 19, Wilshere.
Carvajal
Substitution.
goes
Okay, it's a
sliding
corner.
in. Barcelona have their second corner now.
ഇത് വാൻ ബേട്ടിന് വെച്ച് ഞാൻ സ്കോർ ചെയ്യിക്കും.
Oh, smashing
പറഞ്ഞില്ലേ ബ്രോ,
Euphoria
വാൻ ബേട്ടിന് വെച്ച് ഞാൻ സ്കോർ
utopia,
ചെയ്തിരിക്കും.
and they are cavorting. And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Great corner, and he did the rest.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
A case now of complete control. Mohamed Salah. Van der Ven spots it and
Okay, game
intercepts.
over.
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game.
Okay, that
The
was nice
characters
match, bro.
glittered
Sangeet
throughout
bro, nice
and
match,
did
nice match.
what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome.
To the screen right now for information
Your
on our
reflections then,
shuttle
Jim.
bus service.
Well, the look on the manager's face.
Okay, അപ്പോ ഓക്കെ, ഇപ്പോ സംഗീത് ബ്രോ വരാന്ന് പറഞ്ഞിട്ടുണ്ട്. നോക്കട്ടെ, കയറട്ടെ. ബ്രോ നല്ല 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 മാച്ച് ആയിരുന്നു ബ്രോ. നൈസ് പ്ലേ, നൈസ് പ്ലേ. എൻ്റെ പാസ്സൊക്കെ കണക്ട് ആയി ബ്രോ, അതുകൊണ്ട് സ്കോർ ആയതാണ്. ആദ്യം കുറച്ച് മിസ്സായിരുന്നു, പിന്നെ ലാസ്റ്റ് വന്ന് കറക്റ്റ് എല്ലാ പാസും കണക്ട് ആയത്. ലാസ്റ്റ് ആ ഹെഡർ ഗോൾ ഞാൻ പറഞ്ഞു ബ്രോ, ബ്രോ ഒന്ന് ബാക്ക് അടിച്ച് നോക്കി ചിലപ്പോൾ കാണാം. ഞാനിത് സ്കോർ ചെയ്യുന്നു പറഞ്ഞിട്ടാണ് ഞാൻ ഇട്ടത്, ക്രോസ് ഇട്ട്, മീൻസ് കോർണർ അടിച്ചത്. അത് കയറി, ഗോൾ കയറി. വാൻ ബ്യൂട്ടിനെ വെച്ച് അടിച്ചത്. ഞാൻ കിക്ക് എടുക്കുന്നു പറഞ്ഞു, വാൻ ബ്യൂട്ടിനെ വെച്ച് ഗോൾ അടിപ്പിക്കുന്നത് പറഞ്ഞു. കറക്റ്റ് ഗോൾ അടിപ്പിച്ചു. കാരണം പുള്ളി നിന്ന പൊസിഷൻ എങ്ങനെയായിരുന്നു, കൺഫേം ആയി സ്കോർ ചെയ്യുന്നുള്ള ഒരു പൊസിഷനിലാണ് പുള്ളി നിന്ന്. ബ്രോ ടാബിൽ, ഓ മാൻ കം ഓൺ, ഞാൻ ബ്രോന്റെ സ്കോഡ് നോക്കിയില്ല, അവരെ സ്കോഡ് നോക്കട്ടെ. ഫ്രീ ടു പ്ലേ പ്ലേയേഴ്സ് ആണ്, പക്ഷെ സീൻ തന്നെയാണ്. CB വെറൈറ്റി ഉണ്ട്, നോക്കാം. ഫ്രണ്ട്സ് അപ്പോൾ ലൈവ് ആണെന്ന് എല്ലാ ഫ്രണ്ട്സും ലൈക്ക് ചെയ്ത് സപ്പോർട്ട് ചെയ്യുക, ആദ്യമായിട്ട് വന്ന ഫ്രണ്ട്സ് സബ് ചെയ്ത് സപ്പോർട്ട് ചെയ്യുക.
So here we go, yet another page in this long rivalry that has existed between two grand teams. One that looks as though it will continue no matter what else happens, no matter what the hand of fate deals both of these parties. It has the look of a glitzy, grandiose occasion. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it.
Oh no.
Familiar feeling this for you, Jim?
Yeah, well, I think it's going to be a game where the two key words are pride and courage, Peter. Pride in that you have to be prepared to fight for everything, and courage to be daring, to stand up and to commit yourself.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Van Balten kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
പുറത്തേക്ക് പോയി.
That has not gone well. And it's Messi. Baresi spots it and intercepts. Quality ball. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. Iker Casillas, Jim, a man considered amongst the greatest ever when it comes to goalkeeping.
Yeah, and it's all the more impressive given that he's relatively short for a keeper, Peter. But he makes up for it with his agility, his laser focus and the ability to live up to the big occasion. Also, don't forget the way he exerts...
Decent chance!
Oh, nice save, man.
And he's there to get it away.
Almost he scores.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
പുള്ളി സ്കോർ ചെയ്തായിരുന്നു, അത് ജസ്റ്റ് മിസ്സിനാണ് ഗോൾ സേവ് ചെയ്തത്.
Somewhat off target. Barcelona so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. And that pass just didn't quite work. Tries a shot.
അത് പുറത്തേക്ക് പോയി.
Just lacked a decent finish. Messi. Drogba. Roberto Carlos. Couldn't squeeze it through. 30 minutes gone. Threads one in. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And it's Messi. And this is a chance for a shot!
Okay, ഇത് സ്കോർ ആയിട്ടുണ്ട്. ആദ്യം ഷൂട്ട് എടുക്കാൻ നോക്കി, പക്ഷെ അത് കണക്ട് ആയില്ല. റീബൗണ്ട് ഡിഫ്ലക്ഷൻ ആയി, തട്ടി തിരിച്ച് മെസ്സിയുടെ തന്നെ കിട്ടിയതുകൊണ്ട് അറിയാം. Oh, he saves again.
Just eases him off the ball. Barcelona leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. And the score is 1-0.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Roberto Carlos. Neymar. Oh, it's Drogba. It's Drogba!
Oh, nice save, nice
Really
save.
close shave, and the last action of the first half. It's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
And a
I think
fantastic
on the whole the
first half
team
from our
linked up
boys.
very well and has
More
been
action from the
organised,
second 45
hence their
coming
position.
soon.
They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Barcelona having to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. And the game has already resumed here. Barcelona carrying a one-goal lead. And this is Luis Suarez. Neymar, out to the left it goes.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Iniesta. And it's Neymar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Shit.
Now it's
Dennisonne മാറി
Ronaldinho.
കൊടുക്കാൻ പറ്റിയില്ലല്ലോ.
Oh, well measured. Oh, what a mistake!
Oh no! Okay.
Team still separated by the game's only goal. Not the most accurate pass. Messi. That's been cut out, well played. Aims beyond the defence. Madrid finding their passes. And it's Belletti. It's a good spell of possession. He's having a shot!
Okay, it's hard luck for him.
Just fizzes
പുറത്തേക്ക്
past the
പോയത്.
post.
Well, I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that and it wasn't far away at all.
ബെയിലുണ്ട്, ടോറസ് ഉണ്ട്. ഡെന്നിസിന് മാറ്റാൻ ചാൻസ് ഉണ്ട്, നോക്കാം.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
ബെയിലിനെ ഇറക്കിയിട്ടുണ്ട്, അതുപോലെ ഡീനിയോനെ മാറ്റി മറഡോണിനെ
Your
കൊണ്ടുവന്നിട്ടുണ്ട്.
impressions so far, Jim?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
And he's into... And the shots!
Oh
Against the
man.
crossbar!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Conte, a man never lacking in drive or determination. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Iniesta going face-to-face with his great rival. And this is Drogba.
Barcelona clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Looking for the run. Neymar. Oh, it's played into the area.
കണക്ട് ആയില്ല മാൻ. എടാ ഉള്ളി പോയിരോ.
And he's gone looking for safety.
ലൈനിന്റെ മുന്നിൽ
And he
കൂടെ
was
തിരിച്ചു
quick to
കയറി
react.
വന്നു.
Now it's Maradona. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Barcelona still ahead by the game's only goal. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Costa Curta. Great vision.
ലോങ് ബോൾ ഇട്ട് നോക്കാം.
That pass isn't the best. Well seen. Saw that
Ta-da.
coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And the through ball. Too much on it.
ഇപ്പോൾ
And
ഗെയിം
it's
ഫിനിഷ്
an
ആയിട്ടുണ്ട്.
easy
അപ്പോൾ
claim for the
ഓക്കെ,
keeper.
നെക്സ്റ്റ് ആരാ ഉള്ള വെച്ചാൽ പറഞ്ഞോളൂ, കേറും കളിക്കാം.
That's that. Well, that was tense. Boy,
Okay,
that
nice
was
try,
tense.
bro, nice
The
try.
two sides separated by the game's only goal. Luis Suarez picking up the man of the match award.
സുവാരസും
And
കസിയസും
no
ആണ് നല്ല കളി.
surprise there.
ഓക്കെ, ഡ്രോഗ്ബയുടെ അസിസ്റ്റ് കാരണം ഓക്കെ. അപ്പോൾ നിതിൻ ബ്രോ, ഓക്കെ ബ്രോ, നിതിൻ കയറിക്കോളൂ ബ്രോ. നൈസ് മാച്ച് ബ്രോ. സഞ്ജീവ് ബ്രോ, നല്ല കളി, നല്ല മാച്ചായിരുന്നു. അതെ ബ്രോ, അതെ അതെ ബ്രോ. ഈ കളിയിലായിരുന്നു നന്നായി, നല്ല ഇതായിരുന്നു. ആ ഡീനിയുടെ രണ്ട് ഷോട്ട് ഞാൻ കേറിന്ന് കരുതി, പക്ഷെ സേവ് ആയി പോയി. ഓക്കെ, അപ്പോൾ ലൈവ് വരുന്ന എല്ലാ ഫ്രണ്ട്സും ലൈക്ക് ചെയ്ത് സപ്പോർട്ട് ചെയ്യുക. ആദ്യമായിട്ട് വന്ന ഫ്രണ്ട്സാണെങ്കിൽ സബ് ചെയ്ത് സപ്പോർട്ട് ചെയ്യുക. ഓക്കെ, നിതിൻ ബ്രോ വന്നിട്ടുണ്ട്. ഇപ്പോൾ നാളത്തെ അപ്ഡേറ്റ് ഒന്നുകൂടെ പറയാം. നമുക്ക് എല്ലാവർക്കും ഒരു സെലക്ഷൻ കോൺട്രാക്റ്റിൻ്റെ ഒരു പാക്ക് വരുന്നുണ്ട്. ഒലിവർ ഖാൻ കൺഫേം ആണ്. അതുപോലെ ഡെൽ പിയറോ, ബ്ലിറ്റ്സ് ഗേൾസ് ഉള്ള ഡെൽ പിയറോ, സാവി ഉണ്ട് ബാർസലോണ ടീമിലെ സാവി. അതുപോലെ സ്നൈഡർ ഉണ്ട്, ടോറസ് ഉണ്ട്, ഫെർണാണ്ടോ ടോറസ്. അങ്ങനെ ഈ 5 പേര് അടങ്ങുന്ന ഒരു പാക്കാണ് നാളെ വരുന്നത്. അതുപോലെ ചിലപ്പോൾ ബാർസയുടെ പാക്ക് കൊണ്ടുവരാൻ ചാൻസ് ഉണ്ട്, തിയറി ഹെൻറിയുടെ. ഓക്കെ, അപ്പോൾ ഗെയിമിലോട്ട് കിടക്കാം. ഹായ് ബ്രോ, കിച്ചു ബ്രോ, ഹായ് ഹായ് ഹായ്. ബ്രോ
So off
കൺഫേം
with
ആണ് ബ്രോ,
one
അത്
and all
ഏറെക്കുറെ
to
കൺഫേം
a
ആയിട്ടുണ്ട് ബ്രോ.
picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game
ഡെൽ പിയറോ,
of
ബ്ലിറ്റ്സ്
the
ഗേൾസ് ഉള്ള
passion the
ഡെൽ
crowd
പിയറോ ഉണ്ട്,
demands.
അതുപോലെ ഷാവി ഉണ്ട്,
Commentator Peter Drury and providing his unique brand
ടോറസ്
of
ഉണ്ട്,
expert
പിന്നെ
analysis.
സ്നൈഡർ.
Here's Jim Begley.
ഇന്റർ
Thanks
മിലാൻ്റെ
for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello
ഒരു
to
കാർഡാണ്
everyone.
സ്നൈഡർക്ക്.
Just listen to that noise. This
ബ്രോ
place is
പിന്നെ നാളെ
definitely up
ബാർസയുടെ ഒരു
for it.
പാക്ക് വരാൻ ചാൻസ്
Let's
ഉണ്ട്,
hope we get a contest worthy of the
തിയറി
city.
ഹെൻറിയുടെ 107 റേറ്റിംഗ് പോകുന്ന തിയറി ഹെൻറി.
That was superb goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Barcelona with the corner. They're first. Chance for a shot! They've got to be quick to recover this. Neymar skims one in.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Look at the
ബ്രോ
speed.
എല്ലാവരും ആ ഒരു ഒറ്റ പ്ലെയറിന് വേണ്ടി വെയിറ്റിംഗ് ആണ്. ഡെൽ
Presumably
പിയറോ,
they're offside.
ബ്ലിറ്റ്സ്. ആ പുള്ളിയുടെ ഒരു കാർഡ് ഡാറ്റാബേസ് ആഡായി കിടക്കുന്നുണ്ട്. എനിക്ക് തോന്നുന്നു കൂടുതലും ഈ ഒരു പാക്കിലെ സെലക്ഷൻ കോൺട്രാക്ടിന്റെ പാക്കിലെ കൊണ്ടുവരാൻ ചാൻസ് കൂടുതൽ.
Conte. Beckham wins the duel this time. And it's Neymar. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Neymar. Rummenigge. He's got away. Good read, needed to be. Not the most convincing of passes. Nice control. So
A third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And this is Forlan. Forlan, decent chance!
Nice.
Goal!
ബ്രോ ഞാൻ
The
ബ്ലിറ്റ്സ് ഡെൽ
breakthrough
പിയറോ എടുക്കാൻ
strike.
ചാൻസ് ബ്രോ. ബ്രോ നമുക്ക് അത്
The
മാത്രമല്ല,
movement so
ഒരു ഇതും
precise.
വരുന്നുണ്ട്.
The
മീൻസ്
finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hitting a
ചാൻസ് ഡീലും
counter
നമുക്ക്
attack like
തരും
that, it's like
അതിന്റെ ആ ഒരു
walking into
പാക്കിൽ.
a sucker
അത്
punch.
കൺഫേം
You'll
ആയിട്ടില്ല,
be dazed.
കൂടുതലും ചാൻസ് ഡീലും കൂടെ കിട്ടാൻ ചാൻസ് ഉണ്ട് ആ ഫ്രീ ട്രൈ
So
ഇല്ലേ.
we have the first goal.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a
200
more
പ്ലേയേഴ്സിനെ
open and
വെച്ചിട്ട്
riskier
ഒരു
game.
ചാൻസ് ഡീലും തരാവുന്ന പോലെ ഒരു പാക്കായിരിക്കും കൂടുതലും
Messi.
വരിക.
Messi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. It's Forlan! Oh, it's come off the upright. Olise! And that's caused a worry or two. And here's Olise. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Played out wide. Olise. Olise will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
That looks a good ball through. And he's managed to get free. Wilson! It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
ഷടാ ഭാഗ്യമില്ലടാ.
Beckham. And the pass is intercepted. Wilshire. It's Wilson! It's run loose. Who's going to get
ഓഫ്
there?
സൈഡ്.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
ആ ബ്രോ അങ്ങനെ തന്നെയാണ്. എനിക്ക് തോന്നുന്നു ക്യാമ്പയിന്റെ ഭാഗമായിട്ട് എന്തില്ല, അപ്പോൾ ഈ ആഴ്ച കിട്ടുമെന്ന് തോന്നുന്നില്ല. ഒന്നില്ലെങ്കിൽ ഡിസംബർ ലാസ്റ്റിലായിരിക്കും കിട്ടുക. കാരണം ഒരു 14 ദിവസത്തിന്റെ കഴിഞ്ഞിട്ടായിരിക്കും നമുക്കത് കിട്ടുക. സെക്കൻഡ് വീക്ക് ലാസ്റ്റ്, അല്ലെങ്കിൽ സെക്കൻഡ് ഈ നാളെ തുടങ്ങുന്ന
Future
ക്യാമ്പയിന്റെ
options
സെക്കൻഡ്
for
വീക്കിൽ
movement.
ഫസ്റ്റോ ലാസ്റ്റോ ആയിട്ടായിരിക്കും കിട്ടാൻ
Bastoni.
ചാൻസ് കൂടുതൽ. കാരണം എല്ലാപ്പോഴും
Messi.
സെലക്ഷൻ കോൺട്രാക്ട് തരുന്ന സമയത്ത് എല്ലാപ്പോഴും
Wilshire.
നമുക്ക് അങ്ങനെയാണ് വന്നിരിക്കുന്നത്.
2 added
And
minutes
that has
has
left
been
him in a
indicated.
heap. That has been swung wide.
ചാടാ
Cross deflected over the
വേണ്ടായിരുന്നു.
goal line for a
ലോ
corner.
പാസ് കൊടുക്കായിരുന്നു.
And this could be the final action of the first half.
ഓക്കെ, ആയിട്ട് ഞാൻ സ്കോർ ചെയ്തിരിക്കോടാ.
Cleared away. And there's the end of the first half.
അതെ ബ്രോ,
And it's settled along
ഡേവിഡിന്റെ
nicely so far. Just the
ഡേവിഡ്
one
വിയുടെ
goal in it,
വന്ന
and
പോലെ,
it's
അതുപോലെ
all still
ബാറ്റിസ്റ്റൂട്ട,
very much up for grabs.
ഓവന്റെ ഒക്കെ വന്നില്ല, അതുപോലെ ആവാൻ
Yeah,
ചാൻസ്.
you don't get any points for
Just a
stating
quick
the
reminder
obvious,
today,
Peter, but
please
thankfully this
refrain
is
from
still very
parking
savable.
outside this
Keep things
stadium.
simple,
Thank you
keep
very
the
much for your
intensity
cooperation.
high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
ബെയിലിലേക്ക് വന്നില്ല. അതുപോലെ ബെയിലിന് ഞാൻ ബ്ലിറ്റ്സ് കേൾസ് എടുത്തിട്ടുണ്ട്. ഒരു കാര്യമില്ലാതെ എൻ്റെ ബാക്കിൽ കിടക്കുന്നുണ്ട്. ബ്ലിറ്റ്സ് എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞ എടുക്കുക ശരിക്കും. അതെ സ്പിൻ ചെയ്ത് ഒരെണ്ണം കിട്ടിയാൽ ശരിക്കും ലോട്ടറി പോകും. അത് കിട്ടിയത്
Substitution.
ഡെൽപിയറോ ആണെങ്കിൽ സെറ്റ്.
And the second half gets underway.
Barcelona really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
No way through. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. That's good play. Roberto Carlos demonstrating his defensive quality there. Barcelona still behind thanks to that solitary strike. Rummenigge.
Well, I'm not quite sure he
Okay,
needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Big chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. A real chance! And that is certainly not what he had in mind. Costa Curta. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Neymar Going face to face with his great rival. Neymar. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Just eases him off the ball. Driving on and making good progress. Drilled in. Wilson! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Oh no, man, hard luck.
Distance on it. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it.
Barcelona really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Okay, opportunity.
Picked out brilliantly.
Sure.
There to clear it.
Finish ആയിരുന്നു ഡി ഓഫിന് വെച്ചിട്ട് തന്നെ.
I was going to be disappointed with that. Now there's a fine.
കയ്യിലേക്ക് വേണം.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Olise. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And he shoots!
Okay, ഇപ്പോൾ കളി കഴിഞ്ഞു പോയി.
There to get a vital touch.
ബ്രോ ഞാൻ പാലക്കാടുന്ന ബ്രോ.
And that is it. The referee has seen enough.
ഇതിനെ സൂപ്പറാണ്. നല്ല കളി, നല്ല കളി.
Always on a knife edge
ഒറ്റ
until the
ഗോളാണ്
very
പിടിച്ചു.
final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but just one goal to show for all of that.
Volunteers for each block, please report to
Any
the
reflections
staff
on
room
what you've seen,
immediately.
Jim?
It's just a bad day at the office, Peter. They look below par in all areas, and it has to be cause for genuine worry.
Man of the match DK. ഇത് നല്ല കൊള്ളാടാ, നല്ല മാച്ച്, നല്ല മാച്ച്. ഓക്കെ, നെക്സ്റ്റ് കിച്ചു ബ്രോ കയറുന്നു. ഇപ്പോൾ നമുക്കൊരു ഡിവിഷൻ വെച്ചിട്ട് തരാം. ഡിവിഷൻ മുൻകാതിരുന്നാൽ മതി. ഇപ്പോൾ കണക്ട് ആയിട്ട് ഒപ്പണൻ്റ് കണക്ട് ആയിട്ട് നോക്കാം. God, Marquinho. Rumi വരട്ടെ. കാര്യം മാറ്റാനില്ല. നൈസ്. ഇപ്പോൾ ഗെയിമിലോട്ട് തുടക്കം. ഓക്കെ കൗണ്ടർ. റൂമിനെ കൗണ്ടർ അറ്റാക്ക് ഇടാം. ബ്രോ അതെ. ഞാൻ ഫോൺ അൺലോക്ക് ചെയ്തതാണ്. ഞാൻ ഇൻസ്റ്റ വെച്ചിട്ട് തന്നെ ക്ലോസ് ചെയ്തു. ഓപ്പൺ ആക്കിയത് ഇൻസ്റ്റയിൽ റീല് വന്നു.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So it's away we go then. Alessandro Costa-Curta, he doesn't have what you'd call a classic centre-back's physique, does he?
No, but his game is never really about athleticism, power and the physical stuff. He never has
boy.
anything.
It's interesting because he's still
Finally
considered one of the greatest defenders of his time. How's that?
Well, it's characteristics like leadership, his class, his tenacity. He's nigh on perfect reading of the game and all done with immaculate discipline.
Pops for safety. Van Belten. And it's Roberto Carlos. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Iniesta will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Up he goes! Oh, it's come off the upright. Cleared without complication. And here's Roberto Carlos.
ഇത് സ്കോർ ഇത് മിസ് ചെയ്യല്ലേ മോനെ.
Goal! Barcelona! Devoid of any complexity, but boy was that certain.
Oh, it's a fantastic assist as well, Peter. Delivered at pace, the diversion, that's all that was needed.
Barcelona have taken the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the number one contender, and he's done it again.
Now it's Drogba. Iniesta can see things others simply cannot. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Nicely weighted ball. Neymar receives it in a good position here. And
ക്ലിയർ ചെയ്യേണ്ട ബോളായിരുന്നു. അവിടെ കൊണ്ടൊന്ന് പാസ് ഇട്ടിട്ട് ബ്രോ ബുള്ളിറ്റ് കാർഡ് വിഷയമാണ് ബ്രോ. അത് പക്ഷെ ക്ലിയർ ചെയ്യേണ്ട ബോൾ അവിടെ കൊണ്ടൊന്ന് പാസ് ഇട്ടു. ഇതെന്റെ ഭയങ്കര ഫാൾട്ടാണ്.
that is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
That has certainly made things interesting.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to
center
falling
open
behind. Don't let your heads drop. Just get back.
Shapes to shoot!
Shah. Marquinhos എന്താ അവിടെ പറ്റിയത്?
They have their reward. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
അതെന്തോ സംഭവം?
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
2 added minutes.
Oh no man,
Keeps
come
past his
on.
man. Decent chance!
എടാ കോൾ വരാനുണ്ടോ നേരം? ശ്ശെ.
And they're at it again in double quick time. And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
രണ്ട് goal അടിയില്ല.
So the lead now is 2. And that'll be the last act of the first
ബ്രോ
half.
കോൾ വന്ന ബ്രോ, ഇൻസ്റ്റയിൽ കോൾ വന്ന. ശ്ശെ. ആവശ്യമില്ലാത്ത
And just a quick reminder today to please drink responsibly. Anyone appearing intoxicated or behaving in an inappropriate manner will be removed. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
ശ്ശെ.
Here we go again.
രണ്ട് goal പിടിക്കണമെങ്കിൽ ശ്ശെ.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do,
Maybe,
Peter, is
maybe.
give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So
Marquinhos
attack with real
മാറിപ്പോകും.
devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Oh, nice.
Deep cross. And he's taking no chances there.
Oh, screamer.
Pullet is fouled. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
He's having a good look here. This the perfect chance to extend the advantage. Neymar! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Drogba absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline. There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
He's got away.
എടാ മാർക്കിനേഴ്സിനും എല്ലാവരും 3-4
Neymar
വർഷം ഇടാൻ
really has
മറിയെടുക്കാൻ
the
വേണ്ടിട്ട്.
confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up
നെയ്മർ
like that
സിമ്പിളായി
until
ഡ്രിബിൾ ചെയ്ത്
support
കയറി.
arrives
3
a little
പ്രാവശ്യം
soon.
ഡ്രിബിൾ
Just
ചെയ്ത് കയറി.
maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Oh, Red, nice interception. Neymar is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough and he knows it.
Rummenigge. Oh, denied brilliantly.
Rummenigge is offering a wry smile there.
And we have our very first corner.
Okay, Van Buiten. It's time for Van Buiten. എടാ സ്കോർ ചെയ്യണം മോനെ.
And
It's
it's going to
another
be
corner.
another corner.
Once more.
It's their second corner of the game. Tries to get it clear. And the shot!
Oh man, come on.
And they're quick to get it back.
that's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. He's on it, can he get away? Roberto Carlos cuts out the pass. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Milan clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Kaká did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. No, that was never going to make it. Neymar into the last 5 minutes. Roberto Carlos just loves to go forward whenever he can. Kaká, he is onto this. Can he finish?
Oh, അവസാനം തടുത്തടാ.
He did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
It's gone all the way through to the keeper.
Has been indicated.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Driving forward. And that is that.
Kaynu
Can look back at this result with regret. A front foot start, but they were ultimately made to pay for their inability to kill it off. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, look, it was very one-sided. Their players didn't turn up for the first half, and then it all went downhill.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.
Bro, wait. ഇപ്പോൾ ഗെയിമിലോട്ട് തുടങ്ങാം. ബ്രോ ഓക്കെ ബ്രോ നെക്സ്റ്റ് ഓക്കെ ബ്രോ ബ്രോ കഴിയുമ്പോൾ
Welcome
കറക്റ്റ്
to
ക്യാപ്സ്
those
ഇവർ കയറി
who have joined us all here
ബ്രോക്ക്
on a
വരെ വെയിറ്റ്
beautiful
ചെയ്യാറുണ്ട്.
clear evening.
അപ്പോൾ
The
നെക്സ്റ്റ് ബ്രോ
conditions
കയറി
contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is
ഈ
the
സ്ഥലത്ത് ലൈവ്
place to
ആണെന്നൊക്കെ
be.
ലൈക്ക് ചെയ്ത് സപ്പോർട്ട് ചെയ്യുക.
This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
നല്ലല്ലേ ചേച്ചി.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. He's had a shot! Off the post! And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And it's Vieira. Can he get it through? And the shot! Just not quite happening for him just now.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't
Kill the
come
bro.
yet, Peter, but you
Come
do
on.
feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
Barcelona with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Costa Curta. Backward it goes. He won't be happy with that one. Messi hurtling down that right flank. He's got away.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Iniesta. Now it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
Now, what about a counter-attack? Bellingham bumps him off it and wins back the
ആടാ
ball.
ഫൗളാണോ ശ്ശേ
Bellingham has got himself a
ബ്രോ
free kick.
അത് ചുമ്മാ വലിയ കളിയില്ല എന്നൊക്കെ.
Well, this
Now,
looks
Messi
promising
are
in terms
pushing
of distance and angle. Messi. Messi ploughing through the middle. Goes down, but nothing given. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. He's through here. He has a look up. And the finish! No change to the score. 0-0 it remains. Hernandez is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Messi. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And they can counter here. And it's Luis Suarez. That's been slipped through. He's in a great position here. Barcelona do have a chance to counter here. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Yeah. Passing is crisp and sharp. Rijkaard calmly anticipates. Now it's Luis Suarez. Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos going full tilt down the left.
അവിടെ കയറിയോ ഗ്യാപ്പ് കിട്ടി.
No question, this is the man you want to get on to the end of things. Into stoppage time, very little left on it. Oh, nicely intercepted.
Okay, it's a half time.
That'll be the
Score
last
is
act of the
0-0.
first half.
ബ്രോയ്ക്ക് ഒരുപാട്
So
ചാൻസ്
we go
കിട്ടി.
in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period.
ചാൻസ് കിട്ടി പക്ഷെ
Let's see what
കൺവേർട്ട്
the
ചെയ്യാൻ
second
പറ്റിയില്ല.
half brings.
കണക്ട് ആയില്ല. കുറെ
After 45 minutes, it is still goalless.
ബ്രോ
A change perhaps after half-time.
ഗോഡ് ഇങ്ങനെ പറയുന്നു എല്ലാവരും നല്ല ഹെവി ആയിട്ട് കളിക്കുന്നവരാ.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 15, Bellingham. Coming on the field is
Here's the start of the second half.
20, Scholes.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want war. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Scholes. Hernandez. Scholes. Lovely bit of skill. That's Vieira. And it's Messi. And Messi!
Nice save.
And he looked every
Very
bit
long
the
way.
assured keeper there.
Well, someone's doing his
Goalkeeper
job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 2 then.
കുറച്ചുകൂടെ വൈഡിലാണെങ്കിൽ പിന്നെ കുറച്ചുകൂടെ കയറുമായിരുന്നു. കറക്റ്റ് കയ്യിലോട്ട് വന്നുണ്ട്.
Barcelona given another corner. Barcelona have their third corner. Barcelona
Bro, come
have
on.
a chance to go the other way.
ബ്രോ പ്രാക്ടീസ് ചെയ്തിട്ട് വന്നതാണോ? കറക്റ്റ് വര വരച്ച പോലെ പോകുന്നു. 2 പ്രാവശ്യം കിക്ക് ചെയ്തത് അങ്ങനെയാണ്.
Costa Curta. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Laid back in. Luis Suarez is being harried and hassled.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind them up in the process, Peter.
Messi looking for the run.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
And he's gone backward here. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
It's out for a goal kick. Costa Curta. Messi. Tries to crash through the challenge, but no. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. Just about up to 75 minutes. And it's Scholes. Messi. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, nice block. Neymar Jr.
So their fourth corner of the game. Messi goes short. Hernandez.
Barcelona really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Iniesta unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Scholes. That's good play. Into the last 5 minutes. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Messi! Oh, it's hit the post! That's a half-decent try.
Oh, that's just unfortunate. Really, really unfortunate.
Costa Curta.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Tries to pass it through. No way through. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Now it's Messi. Now it's Mbappe. It is going to need 30 more minutes.
Half time.
No winner after
ആ കളി
90.
തീരേണ്ട കളിയായിരുന്നു.
Well, 0-0 doesn't offer a fair reflection of what we've
ഒരൊറ്റ
seen.
ചാൻസ്
The
പോലും
game's
കിട്ടിയില്ല
been
സെക്കൻഡ് ഹാഫിൽ.
vibrant. I think the atmosphere has remained buoyant, and we just need the scoreline
പുള്ളി
to step
3
into
ഷോട്ട്
line.
എടുത്തു സെക്കൻഡ് ഹാഫിൽ.
We will go into extra
So to
time.
clarify, extra time will follow.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 14, Mbappe.
No winner in 90, 30 more to come.
Number 17, Vieira.
And that interception
Number
was
7,
most necessary.
That was well played,
coming on
well
the field.
stopped.
Number 24, Robert Lewandowski.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Number 26, Davids. Number 21,
Mohamed Salah
Diego
looking to be a menace in the final third. And it's Salah. He's gone for goal! It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
ഒരു ലോങ് റേഞ്ച് ട്രൈ ചെയ്തു പക്ഷെ നടന്നില്ല.
Incoming delivery. And the keeper beats it away. Neymar. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Van Bouten cuts it out. Roberto Carlos. Now who's going to be first to this? That's it for the first period of extra time.
To draw your attention to the screen, Brad.
Halfway through extra time and still we are deadlocked. Is it time for a hero to step up and to grab the headlines here? And we're off for the final time. 15 minutes to find the winner, or else penalties. Roberto Carlos. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That's been cut out, well played.
Listen, it may well finish this way because it's been so tight all the way through, but equally, we might still get a moment of magic.
Chance!
Oh,
Firm header just off
sure.
target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Mohamed Salah. And it's Roberto Carlos.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
ഓപ്പൺ ചാൻസ് റാഷ.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle.
അതൊന്ന് ചോദിച്ചാല്
Frustration,
ക്രോസ് പാസ്
exasperation,
പോയതാണെങ്കിൽ
vexation,
കറക്റ്റ് ആയിരുന്നു.
certainly from an attacking perspective. Neither side able to make an impression despite all the huff and puff.
Okay, nice match. ഓക്കെ, അപ്പോൾ കിച്ചു ബ്രോ ആയിരുന്നു. മെസ്സി അതെ ബ്രോ അതെ 50 പോയിന്റ്സ് എടുക്കും. ഓക്കെ ഓക്കെ ടച്ച് കളിച്ച് കുറേ മനസ്സിലായി കോഡ് കാണുമ്പോൾ മനസ്സിലാവുണ്ട് ബ്രോ. MS വൈപ്പ് ചെയ്തിട്ടുണ്ടല്ലോ. MS ഉണ്ടായിട്ട് സുവാരസിന്റെ നെയ്മർ ഉണ്ട്, മെസ്സി ഉണ്ട്. ടോപ്പ് കാർഡ് ഓഫ് മെസ്സി.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter. It's great to be on board.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Oh man, come on.
Goal! Portugal! The breakthrough strike! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee.
Foul.
Cannavaro. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Roberto Carlos. Luis Suarez. Messi, very much a man of this moment. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He has a look up. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
He's foul.
Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
So a chance here, what can they make of it?
Barcelona are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Iniesta plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Barcelona are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. Approaching the half-hour mark. Messi. Well, they could break here. Well timed, excellent interception. Roberto Carlos, and he's been shifted off it. Guardiola. Messi. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it. Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Messi.
That's good play from him.
And he's managed to... Messi! Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Luis Suarez. So what can they make of this? Neymar running with the ball. Back into the middle. Thinks about the shot. He's cut it out. And he's quick to get it clear again.
There will be 1 minute at
Looking for the run. And this is Ronaldo. And he's searching through. And the
half-time whistle goes. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
And if you're just back from your break, big chance!
Oh, nice save, bro. Come
And he
on.
looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. And that should get the job done. And now they can spring out of defence. Played into space. Well, quick thinking by the keeper, he did well. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Pinches it off him. And this is Iniesta.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Well, he is slightly undercooked, that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Just about up to the hour now. Oh, that's... And the shot!
Oh, man, come on. Again, he
fine
saved.
stop from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Barcelona have their second corner now. It's a mighty effort! And that has been clubbed away. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Well, that looks a decent ball. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And this is Batistuta. And Batistuta!
Oh, man, he saves again.
And a terrific save from the keeper.
Batistuta actually didn't do an awful lot
Oh,
wrong, to be
എന്തൊരു
honest.
സേവാണ് അത് ശ്ശേ.
So, third corner of the game. And the lead stays intact, just.
Well, I think that look says it all, Peter. Brilliant save from the keeper. He read the situation superbly.
Van Dalton. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Now it's Luis Suarez. This might spell danger. Oh, shooting chance! Oh,
Come
taken
on,
with
man.
style. And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line. More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Batistuta.
2 added minutes has been
Time
indicated.
added on will be 2 minutes. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here.
Oh, man.
And
No
time
way.
is up. The performance of perspiration, work rate, grit, and those are very good qualities that might have got them something on another day. Sadly, not today.
Making their way home on public
Any
transportation
reflections
today
on what you've
will
seen,
off
Jim?
the screen
Well, there
for
was a
train departure
distinct
times
lack
from
of
all local
clarity
major
or
stations.
commitment in everything the
Buffon.
players were trying to do.
That's
Looking
the man of the
pretty
match.
lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited
Bro,
and
Rekid
deserved to
bro,
be.
നല്ല match bro, അടിപൊളി.
And that's where we have to end it. From me,
Bro,
Peter Drury, and
അഞ്ച്
my
save ആ Buffon ഇട്ടെ.
co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all.
Okay bro, Sunny bro, കേറിക്കോ. Bro, Buffon ഒരു രക്ഷയില്ല bro. ശ്ശേ. Okay, Sunny bro is here. ജലദോഷം നല്ല ശരിയാ. അങ്ങനെ ഇരിക്കും. Oh, come on.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
Peter, we're about to see
Shapes to shoot! An early chance there, first of the game.
Sean and Balmare certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
And this is Forlan. Forlan! They've scored!
Okay, he starts to
Well,
score.
what a statement of intent. Who better to be the
Forlan
one to have the
തുടക്കം
first
കുറിച്ച്.
say? A cracking opening to this game.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So, a breakthrough already. Now it's Raul.
This is the time you need that pace.
He won't be happy with that one. Salah.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
That's really well manoeuvred. And it's Bellingham. Van Balten gets across to intercept that. Conte. Nicely weighted ball. And here's Eto. It's Eto! Oh, screamer! He's got himself an absolute peach.
Space
A
കൊടുക്കാൻ
quite
പാടില്ലായിരുന്നു.
incredible spell. They are flying. Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Now it's Luis Suarez.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. Well, you might think he got off
Yes,
lightly. It
one
is
only.
just a verbal warning.
Well, they're struggling to cope with a pacey dribble because they've not been at it as a team. I think the collective pressure needs to be better all round. It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that.
Bellingham. He's a sharp little ball here. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Luis Suarez. There's the shot!
എടാ പുറത്തേക്കടാ ശ്ശേ.
Oh, surely that deserved better.
I think the manager's
Yeah,
reactions
bro,
here sum it
okay.
up perfectly.
Bro,
He
next
fully
match കളിക്കാം bro.
expected that to go in.
No, he's not getting his way this time. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And this is Eto. Has a look and plays it forward. And here's Forlan. Camavinga. And he's managed to get free.
Raul really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Now it's Raul.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Conte. And this is Forlan, showing good feet. Messi. Mohamed Salah. And the half-time whistle goes. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Barcelona certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot
Bro,
off
if
the
you're
pedal.
watching my channel for the first time, please subscribe
Keep imposing.
and support
Don't
me, bro.
leave the door open for the opposition.
രണ്ട് ഗോളാണോ ശ്ശേ.
Substitution.
So off we go once more.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them. Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Conte. Costa Curta cuts it out.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Costa Curta. No way through there. Turan. He's gone direct here. Drogba. Well, that looks a decent ball. And he's there to get it away. Messi.
Ah, come on, man.
Rui Costa. Quality ball. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And this is Raul. Oh, that real chance! Yes! And they are cruising away. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
തിരിച്ചിടാൻ പറ്റുമെന്ന് അറിയില്ല. മാക്സിമം ട്രൈ ചെയ്യാം.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 9, Suarez.
So, time for changes
Number
on both
21,
sides, actually.
Didier Drogba.
3-0, and things
Coming on
are
the
starting to
field,
look awfully
number
cosy.
18, Mbappe. Number 17,
Thuram with the
Batistuta.
clearance.
Substitution in progress.
Eto'o tries to play it through. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Looking for the run.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no
And that
supply.
could set him on his way. And this is Rui Costa. Now it's Aubameyang. Can he finish? It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Well, that is one way to stop him. No foul, says the referee. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Eto'o finds himself offside.
Barcelona really have been second best here, second to every ball, and they can't have any complaints about where they are now. The good thing is they haven't given up, but it's not looking favourable.
Batistuta. And that's gone behind for a goal.
എടാ എല്ലാ വഴിയും നോക്കിയടാ, ഒരു വഴി കണക്ട് ആയില്ല.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Time added on will be 2 minutes. Iniesta. And
Nice
that
bro,
will be it.
nice, nice.
Barcelona cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who
ഒറ്റ
were
ഷൂട്ട് എനിക്ക്
thrilling, at
ക്രിയേറ്റ് ചെയ്യാൻ
times
പറ്റിയുള്ളൂ.
unplayable, who simply
അത് പുറത്തേക്ക്
brushed
അടിച്ചു
them
വിട്ടു.
off.
വേറെ ഒന്നും കണക്ട് ആയില്ല. Good game bro, good game. Better luck next time. Martinez'ന് മാറ്റണം.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Begley.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Oh, crossbar! Chooses to go back. Crosses it in here. Can he get on the end of this? An uncompromising challenge. That is a jarring tackle. Apparently nothing wrong with it. Intercepts the throw. That's well read. That'll be a throw-in. Now it's Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Threads one in. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played.
Goes forward. Looking for the run.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Barcelona so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Hazard has it out wide and in space. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. He slid in and that has raised the temperature on the touchline. Floated through. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Great vision. Drogba showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And this is Luis Suarez. Barcelona with the corner. They're first. And that has been cleared. Iniesta. And the shots! Same again, same outcome.
Barcelona really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
That has not gone well. And it's Iniesta. And here's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. In with the challenge. Cruyff could move up a gear here. Messi. Spread out to the left. That is good alertness. Drogba is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Right. And that'll be the last act of the first half. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps.
And we come to you
Some
now
first half
with a quick
thoughts?
request for
Well, I think
support
despite the
for our
scoreline,
charity
Peter,
fund,
there's
Chance
only
in
one team in
Football.
it. They might not have made the most of their chances so far, but I see no signs of frustration creeping in. Maybe a bit of fine-tuning during the break, and they should get their reward in the second half.
So they head in no further forward. The score here still 0-0. And the game has already resumed here. So first half brought no goals. It'll be a throw-in.
do under the circumstances. Now it's Snyder. Iniesta can see things others simply cannot. Drives it in. There's the header! No, couldn't quite control it.
Well, this is simple. The supply is to be admired. The defending is to be admonished.
Up towards the hour mark and still no goals. Bale has got himself a free kick. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. The player's body language here is a bit grim. It is not looking great at all.
That's what the wall's there for, Peter. That's good work.
That's good running with the ball. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Roberto Carlos. Paris Saint-Germain are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending it.
Chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And that's a good ball. Now
Oh!
that's a fine ball. And this is Roberto Carlos. Well, now here's a good battle. Bicep to
kick
bicep.
എടുത്താടാ അത് പാസ്സായി പോയി ശ്ശേ. എന്താ പറയാ ബ്രോ come on, you're lucky man. No, I am not lucky.
Substitution in progress.
Barcelona have their second corner now. And he's there to clear it. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he's running through. Cruyff! Cruyff! No one quite
എന്താ
like
പറയാ
him.
ഇതില്
A finish of true class. And late in the day, a telling moment.
What a time to take the lead. But now comes the dilemma of whether you want to hold on or go for it again and try and extend your advantage. That's always been the harder option, in my experience.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing. So the first goal of the game.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is...
It's Bale! Oh, and that should have been two.
Bale really can't believe it. He let the opposition off the hook there, and he knows it all too well.
Barcelona are looking desperate here, short on time and options.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you
oh
can always
man,
cling
come
to.
on.
Barcelona really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
There's the delivery.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some.
Added minutes has been indicated.
He's a sharp little ball here. Luis Suarez!
Oh shit, come on, what the
That's
hell?
what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Suarez actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. This is a Hollywood or bust corner. The final whistle is up next.
Keeper's dealt with that. And he was quick to react. And he's decided to go, and again! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And that is it. The equaliser just wouldn't come. It is over. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable for those with a vested interest.
എന്തായാലും പറയുന്നു പക്ഷേ
Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, they were posed with problems in wide areas and they couldn't find the solution to those wide defensive positions. A very poor show.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.
ഷടാ എന്താ പറയാ അതിന് നല്ല നല്ല മാച്ചായിരുന്നു അടിപൊളി കളി ഷടാ നല്ല മാച്ചായിരുന്നു കേട്ടോ ബെറ്റർ ലക്ക് നെക്സ്റ്റ് ടൈം ബ്രോ ഓക്കെ ഫ്രണ്ട്സ് അപ്പോൾ ഇന്നത്തെ ലൈവ് സ്റ്റോപ്പ് ചെയ്യാണ് വീണ്ടും ജനറേഷൻ നല്ല കൂടി വന്നിട്ടുണ്ട് ഓക്കെ നല്ല വയ്യ എപ്പോഴും 12 മണി വരെ ഇരിക്കുന്നതാണ് ഇന്നായിട്ട് നേരത്തെ ഇറങ്ങുന്നുണ്ട് ഓക്കെ ഇപ്പോൾ ലൈവ് സപ്പോർട്ട് ചെയ്ത എല്ലാ ഫ്രണ്ട്സിനും മറ്റേ അപ്പോൾ നാളത്തെ പാക്ക് ഒന്നുകൂടെ ഞാൻ പറയാം നാളെ സെലക്ഷൻ കോൺട്രാക്റ്റിൻ്റെ ഒരു ക്യാമ്പയിൻ നടക്കുന്നുണ്ട് അപ്പോൾ നമുക്കതിൻ്റെ ഭാഗമായിട്ട് ഒലിവർ ഖാൻ ഡെൽപിയറോ ബ്ലിക്കർ അതുപോലെ സ്നൈഡർ ടോറസ് ഷാവി ഈ 5 പേരടങ്ങുന്ന ഒരു ഒരു പാക്ക് വരുന്നുണ്ട് അതുപോലെ നാളത്തെ ബാർസയുടെ ഒരു പാക്ക് വരാൻ ചാൻസ് ഉണ്ട് ടിയറി ഹെൻറി ഒരു 107 റേറ്റിംഗ് 108 റേറ്റിംഗ് വരുന്ന ടിയറി ഹെൻറിയുടെ ഒരു പാക്ക് വരാൻ ചാൻസ് ഉണ്ട് അപ്പോൾ നമുക്ക് നോക്കാം നാളെ എന്തൊക്കെ വരും ഇതൊക്കെ ഒരു ചാൻസ് മാത്രമാണ് കൂടുതലും 70% കൺഫേം ആയെന്നാണ് നാളെയാണോ ഒന്ന് വരുന്നത് ഇനി അടുത്ത വ്യാഴാഴ്ച ആണോ എന്ന് അറിയില്ല നാളെ ഒരു അപ്ഡേഷൻ ഉള്ളതുകൊണ്ട് നാളെ തന്നെ ആവാൻ ചാൻസ് കൂടുതൽ അപ്പോൾ നമുക്ക് നോക്കാം അപ്പോൾ ഓക്കെ ഫ്രണ്ട്സ് ഗുഡ് നൈറ്റ് നാളെ നമുക്ക് വീണ്ടും കാണാം ഓക്കെ ബൈ ഫ്രണ്ട്സ്